Hey guys, it's Reeno. How are you all? You're joining me on a wet, rainy day. It's wet, it's raining! Yeah, I don't think I've done a vlog in the rain, so this might be the first one. But yeah, I'm riding my my bike, my cracked bike. It's alright, it's fine really. I've replaced the lever and shifter actually, so that's good. But it's really weird because well, it feels so much better now than before, but at the same time I'm still a little bit getting used to my clutch, because the biting point is quite far out. It's further out than it used to be, so I have to realise now that when I let the clutch out it doesn't engage until later. So I end up putting on too much throttle and not going anywhere, and I'm like, oh, and end up pulling away a bit slower, but I'll get the hang of it in a few more rides. Well, I've already pretty much got the hang of it anyway. But yeah, what have I been up to? I've been practicing for my A2, because I really want to take my A2 this year. I had a little look and I realised that my CBT runs out in 2 months. So I was like, oh, okay, now I've got less time to do my A2. So the plan is I'm going to practice my theory, then I'm going to do my theory, because that lasts for 2 years anyway, so that's fine. So I'll be covered with that. And then whilst I'm practicing for my theory and stuff, I'm going to be practicing for my A2, doing like slow manoeuvres and figure of eights, and practicing like getting rid of my bad habits on the road, so that when it comes to the test that we'll run, I'm not too bothered about the road test. I'm more bothered about the off-road test, because I'm a little worried about the slow, well, not the slow riding, but like the figure of eights and the U-turns are my main problem, because I just don't do them on my bike at all, like ever. I kind of avoided them. So I'm going to be practicing for that, and I have been practicing, and the other day I managed to do a U-turn to the right with both of my feet up. Oh, it was good. I was like, yes, finally. Finally. And I was feeling good because I actually replaced my shifter and my lever myself. I did have someone making sure that I didn't, like, you know, do something terribly wrong and mess everything up, and tell me how to use like the tools properly, because, well, it was quite funny. It's just like trying to use these tools I didn't know how, and I was like, I should know this stuff. Why don't I know this stuff? But I did it, I managed to do it, and it wasn't actually that hard. It was actually quite easy, so I think I'll be able to do more work to my bike in the future myself. I do want to learn more. I want to be a bit more mechanically, I don't know, better with mechanics. Oh, it's a learner friend. Hi. You are so close behind me, Mr. Audi driver. That's not an Audi, it's a BMW. I don't know, don't do cars. It's raining, and I'm not getting wet at the moment, but I will in a minute if it gets heavier, and then I'll be annoyed. One time I was riding to work and it was raining, and it rained really heavily, and I got absolutely soaked. Like, literally, I was drenched. I got to work and I looked like I'd wet myself. Actually, because I was wearing like black trousers, you couldn't really see the wet patch. So I was like, good. But I was just in the staff changing room bathroom, just standing under the dryer, like with my crotch under the dryer, trying to dry it. It just looked so wrong. You know, like when you see in movies when guys like drip water on their pants, they don't look like they've peed themselves, so they dry their crotch. I quite like the rain. Actually, I really like the rain. I don't really like getting like wet by the rain, like getting soaked, or like being outside and getting soaked by the rain. But I do like the rain. I love listening to the rain. I find it very relaxing and nice to listen to, and peaceful. I feel like it's very rejuvenating, if that's the right word. Since, you know, it replenishes like the earth and all the plants the plants that need their water to survive. Pretty much everything needs water to survive, I think. Name me one thing that doesn't need water to survive, ever, at all, like, and doesn't contain water in itself. I'm curious now. I want to know. A living creature that is alive on this planet, some kind of thing that's alive, that doesn't need water and isn't made of water or contain water inside it. There's a challenge for you guys. So I'm too lazy to do it myself. Do you know, I'll probably end up doing it myself at some point. I'm so glad they have fixed that bump because, oh my god, it was always annoying. Oh, tiny dog, he wants to fight the traffic. He wants to kill everyone, but no one takes him seriously because he's so cute. He's like, hey, automobile thing, giant thing on the road, get out of the road, I want to eat you. Let me eat you. This has turned out to be a very random vlog. I think I did have a subject, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, I've got hiccups. Oh, where are you going? Why are you stopping? Are you pulling over? Are you going to do a U-turn? Don't crash into me. Oh, I got spotted the other day by someone called Radish. Yeah, Radish. And for some reason, instead of reading it as the word radish, like the vegetable, I read it as if like he had called himself Rad, like he was rad, but like was sort of rad but not really that rad, so I read it as like radish. And I was like, his picture is a radish, like an actual radish, so why does my brain come up with some other random elaborate thing for something so simple? But yeah, I got spotted by that guy, and I didn't actually realise I was being spotted at the time. So I was in the middle of trying to do a vlog, like failing at my vlog, and then this guy pulls up to me and he's like, "You alright?" And I was just like, "Hi." And then he drove off and I was like, "Oh, okay." Don't know who that was. They seemed very friendly. I can wear like my shorts under my leg. Right. Don't know who that was. Random though. Little Grom. But it was weird because usually if random bikers like come up to you and say hi, they generally like start a mini conversation, and you have to have like the quickest conversation in the world before the lights change and then you both have to leave. Sometimes the conversation gets interrupted by the lights and you're like, "Oh, bye." But yeah, he just said hi and then he left, and then I was just like, "Oh, okay, that was random." I think the day that happened, they sent me a message on Twitter and was like, "Oh, I just spotted Reeno at like the lights," and I was just like, "Oh, it was you. You were a subscriber and I didn't even realise." I keep getting spotted a lot recently. I think it's quite cool actually. It's weird for me at the moment, but it's cool. So I'm just like, "Hi!" If you ever do spot me and I'm not busy, I will probably chat to you. Because I'm a very friendly person. And I also talk a lot, so be prepared to have your ear spoken off, talked off, or whatever you want to say. Well, I don't know. I do talk a lot though. I'm a friendly friend. I'm the friendliest of all the friends. Because I created the friends, and that's how I make my friend armies. My animal friend armies. You know, like when I see cute things and I'm like, "Friend!" Literally, it's just this thing that I do all the time. I'm just like, "Friend, automatically my friend now, joined into the army of friends." It's not a real thing that exists, but it's just a thing that I do because I'm a weirdo. Army of friends! I've also realised, guys, I'm really sorry, but like, I've realised my mic keeps peaking when I laugh because I have a very loud laugh. So I don't know whether to like change my mic sensitivity or just bring the volume down in the videos. I'm undecided at the moment. Stop! In the name of love. Hello, biker friend. He nodded at me. Oh, hello. Oh, that's a nice bike actually. But look, oh, it is a 125. Oh, fucking hell. See what I mean? Like, so much throttle. Not enough clutch. CBF. Oh yeah, friend. Fuck. Excuse me. Pick. You can't just come into my lane. Yeah, he wants to come in. Oh. Oh. Fucking hell. People these days.